The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is making large strides here in the Valley to help those in our community who need support. Today we have Lisa Moore and Hank Ahrens here to talk about their upcoming fundraiser. Lisa, Hank, thank you both so much for being here to talk about this very, very important work that you guys are doing.
Thank you for having us.
So first of all, let's get a little bit into just kind of an overview of what you guys do at LLS.
My name is Hank Ahrens. I am a volunteer. I'm the co-chair of the 2023 Visionaries of the Year Gala.
That's awesome. And I know we're going to get into the Visionaries and kind of what all that is, but Lisa, you are one of the candidates this year.
Yeah.
So kind of walk us through what the Visionaries is. What is that? Give us an overview for those who don't know.
Visionaries is a 10-week philanthropic campaign. Essentially, we have teams of people who are motivated in the community to raise money and awareness for Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Really, really cool. And we're going to get into kind of what all of those funds do and what all you're doing. But before we do, I want to hear a little bit about Lily. We talked about her a little bit earlier today. Can you share a little bit with us about Lily and her story?
Sure. So this year we're honoring Lily. She is our honored hero, and she was diagnosed with a rare form of leukemia when she was 2. She went through treatment, and she is now 8 and thriving and doing fantastic. We honor her because, first of all, leukemia is the #1 childhood cancer diagnosis in the world.
Wow.
Their children are given the same treatments as adults, and only 5% of new drugs have been approved for use in children. So there's a Dare to Dream project where there's over $50 million being put towards research to try and find effective drugs that are appropriate for children.
That is so important. I'm so glad that kind of work is being done, especially for the parents. I'm about to be a mom. For the parents out there, what a relief to hear that that kind of work is being done. So Lisa or Hank, whoever wants to address what you guys are doing with the funds from the Visionary 10-week campaign. Tell me a little bit about that.
The funds go to help patients who are dealing with the words, "you have cancer," and supporting them in the time of like, what do I do? Who do I call? Where do I go? When you've heard like the worst news ever, right? Especially when it's your child, a 2-year-old little girl. So they help with so many different things that people need and give them the right tools and directions on where to go and how to find the resources.
And then the money goes to research to try and, in an attempt to find new trials, new drugs that will help get people into remission quicker. And then then there's advocacy. And so there's a whole division that is focusing on trying to change policy to get trials approved, to get drugs approved.
And in the patient support part, I've personally seen how much LLS has supported. One of the reasons I'm doing this campaign is I've had a lot of friends, especially even during this campaign, who've been diagnosed with leukemia or lymphoma or a blood cancer, and seeing how LLS steps up. They help them fill out their paperwork. They tell them who to call, where to go. They give them money right away so that they can miss work to be at the hospital with their sick child. And help them so that they have the answers that they need to get through the darkest time.
That is really, really important work. And yeah, we were talking about this earlier, that when you get that diagnosis, sometimes you don't know exactly what the next steps are, and that's where you guys come in. So tell me about the gala that's coming up.
Sure. So the gala is this coming Saturday, and we will have all the candidate teams reveal how much they've raised. There will be one winner, but as far as we're concerned, the gala is a celebration of all of the people who are on these teams, because everyone has made an effort to raise awareness and raise funds. So we're all winners in this to try and cure blood cancer.
Absolutely. I was going to say, if any money is being raised for this to find cures, to find more, to research all of that stuff, everyone's winning. I love this. Well, Hank, Lisa, thank you both so much for telling us about this. This affects so many people, and the work you're doing is so important.